So obviously when we're reading the Bible, there's a lot of honestly kind of confusing passages, a lot of old rules, old laws that carry very similar themes when you kind of take a step back and look at them. You've mentioned this theme of surrender, law, like I just said. How have you navigated some of that? One, personally, and then two, as you've kind of approached the arts and creativity like that.
I mean, I feel like walking with Jesus is always sort of it's a journey of constantly having to remind yourself, one, to surrender, to trust that his way is the best way, and it's going to bring true peace, true joy. Understanding that there's always going to be this contrast of, the light, but then also the dark. And without light, there's no dark. Without dark, there's no light. And so I think for this, it's been really good to sort of remind myself of that. Which has been good, but interesting, because I feel like it's made me realize more of what do I need to surrender? What is the darkness in the light that I'm trying to do? And what are the things that are impure in this world that are drawing me away from this? And so I think like these passages have one reminded me of the goodness, but it's also reminded me of what I've saved from and what's the darkness that these passages are kind of shining towards me. So it's shown me both and helped me see areas in my life where I really need to get that checked, or I really need to get that under control or stuff like that. So yeah. Good. That's in the photo.
Wow. This looks so different. Walk me through this, because I obviously know the context, but...
Yeah. This image, which it is an image, it is a photograph, even though it looks very much like a painting. This definitely was a long post-production process. The raw image of this, with no edits or anything, looks very different. But yeah, this was one of the still life images that came from that first day of shooting that I was talking about. And this one is sort of, it's based around 1 Samuel 7, 1 through 17, talking about specifically the Ark of the Covenant, and how that responds to Israel, and then also how Israel has created so many idols that they've decided to follow apart from God, and apart from everything that he's already given them. And so this, I think, was a really calm take on what visually those idols might have looked like. And so this object right here is a constant theme that I've added into a lot of the images. It's this vase that I found thrifting, and when I saw it, I was like, that's the Ark of the Covenant. That is that's the Ark that I'm going to be shooting with. And yeah, I think it's interesting to sort of think about it's the Ark plus something else. It's the thing that God has already given them, plus something that they've added to it. And so for that, it's these flowers, but for them, we don't know what it was. And so thinking about this concept of, it's everything that God's given them, but they wanted more from it, and they didn't trust God enough, and so they had to make their own idols and add on to what they already had. So yeah.
I love the intentionality behind it too, of the flowers, in a sense, are still beautiful, but when added to the Ark or added to what God has already provided, can become damaging and have negative side effects to a lot of things. So I just like the way you kind of try to think outside of the box, because we don't know what the Ark of the Covenant looked like. So trying to put a frame of mind around that could be challenging.
Yeah, this one was a special one as well.